Hello, hello, hello.
Hiya.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to It's Dangerous. I have no idea why I'm doing the scary voice. I just don't. Okay. So we're on
because
there.
it's dangerous.
Well, it could be dangerous. You could say horizons or something like that, but it doesn't really work. It doesn't. Anyway, today, the glorious, wonderful Shadow Dwarf, right in front of you, will be attempting to once again land on a 9.77G world. And then, it's kind of warm in our flat right now. We're having a smidge of a problem with the heating. It seems to have just gone, and I'm on!
It's not even that cold outside.
It's not that cold outside. But the heat's just kind of like, yes, I'm on! And that gave me the idea of, why don't we land on the sun?
Now.
It's a technical thing, and we won't be taking the Type 9.
No, because that is a really dumb idea.
It's really a dumb idea. This thing runs... It runs hot. I can't think of a non-sexist way to say what I wanted to say.
Do you want to just a smidge of the sexism?
No.
Just to describe
no,
it?
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be good.
Okay.
I'm gonna be different to every other time in my life and be good for once. Hey, Fifth, and we got GP, and we got the Hammer. 07 Commander. Zeta Zone. Hey, Mighty Dragon. Storm Chaser. Woot made for more crashing. Thank you.
Professional landing.
Professional landing. It's professional landing. Thank you very much.
JP, so you're landing a space semi on a demon world?
Yes, basically. That is what I'm doing. Because I just woke up this morning and thought, I want to try something impossible.
Lies. You woke up 2 weeks ago and thought this is going to
be good. No!
Oh no!
Oh no! 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 Bad! Bad!
Give him a couple of minutes. He's
apparently my controls are now decided I'm going to do whatever I want. That's weird. Flight rotation.
You don't need to reset your
I better not. No.
Oh boy.
No, it's fine. I know what this is.
I know what this is. This is a pain in the beat. So we're going to have a chat, guys.
Yeah, we're going to have a chat because Rival has to actually fix some stuff.
He has to recalibrate his HOTAS is what he has to do.
Mm-hmm. Where did I put the HOTAS again? Oh, probably in a new folder. HOTAS! Got to recalibrate.
So how is everybody this lovely Sunday? Are you watching football later?
The HOTAS.
Do you like Rival singing? It is pretty.
Recalibrate that HOTAS.
Hey Nate. Hey Mikey.
Hey Nate. Hi Mikey. I've just got to recalibrate the old HOTAS right now because apparently it doesn't like me.
So you're going to try and land again or try and crash again? He's going to try and land again.
I'm actually going to try and land again.
He's not going to try and crash because that seems pointless.
Okay, so that's fine.
And Mikey heard you were misbehaving.
I never misbehave.
He does. We both do. Bad HOTAS, bad. It is. And Nate says we do aim to misbehave.
I do not aim to misbehave.
Yes, you do, babe. You are ruggedly handsome. We're fine. I've filled Rival up with roast beef and Yorkshire puddings.
I may fall asleep.
It may happen. We've got exciting cups of tea to do the stream with. Rival has now got control back of his ship. He's just checking each axis. You good, babe?
Methinks I'm good.
Good.
Right, we're going to lock onto strong G, which is... I was half a light second away from this place when I turned off earlier on today.
Well, that's no longer the case.
Nope.
Because physics.
Oh, hang on. Now you might notice there's no shields. My distributor is showing no pips whatsoever, and that's because on my modules, I kind of turned everything off.
Does that save fuel?
No, it's to say heat.
Ah, right, gotcha.
I had no sensors on, which meant I couldn't actually find anything like what I wanted.
Oh, Mighty Dragon.
What?
He's changing shifts from day shift to night shift, so Rival knows all about changing shifts, and he knows how much it can completely mess with one's body clock. He did shift work when we first met.
Yes.
And
I sure did.
It's part of the reason that he fell asleep during Van Helsing. The other part is because Van Helsing wasn't a very good film.
That is not true. Kate Beckinsale was a delight.
Kate Beckinsale is a delight.
Yes.
However, not even her in leather could have saved that movie.
I disagree. Now, this is not a slight against Mr. Jackman, for he is the definitive Wolverine. I don't care what anyone says.
It's true.
And look, just simply, there are limits to what actors and actresses can do with bad stories.
Mm-hmm.
Kate Beckinsale, Pearl Harbor.
Bless her. She didn't even have any leather to protect her.
Exactly. I'm sorry. We're not putting Kate Beckinsale in that.
Mate, Van Helsing is just okay, and I disagree with you on that point, Red. She saved Underworld in a leather catsuit and corset.
Oh, she did. Okay, so those who don't know what I'm doing, this is a 9.7G world.
It's almost 9.8.
Right, so it's 9.77 Gs.
Yeah.
Right, this thing is 10 times the gravitational pull of Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this thing is not a place you actually want to go in any kind of ship, and I may have scanned it with the scanning equipment type thing.
Ah, smart.
Yeah, I thought so. Actually, I'm just going to approach this way because it is nice and shallow. Please don't jump forward like that, planet. I don't like that. Stop it. So basically, we can't land the way we normally land. Wait a minute, 3 human? So where's the other humans?
I don't know.
Three biological, 3 human. Unless they're talking about the carriers, it might be the carriers. Anyway, so you can't land on it the normal way, and it's going to take us a long time to get down.
Okay, so obviously you take the heavier ship you could to simulate landing a superstar destroyer.
Obviously I take the heaviest ship I could because I have seen multiple videos of people landing on this planet, in everything from DBXs to Asp Explorers, but I've never seen anyone do it in a heavy ship. That's not to say it hasn't happened, I haven't seen anything, so I thought, what the actual hell? Let's do this right.
Now, if he doesn't get it,
Fine.
It's fine. It's a very, very, very... all the commanders out there would know how difficult this is going to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Storm Chaser. Right, do you want to quickly run through the chat? Because we are going to rely heavily on your chat today, guys. Because this landing is going to take possibly a half an hour.
He's going to go as vet. No. Yeah, Mike Dragon's already worked. He's worked night shift before. It's just the changeover, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stormtrades are crushed under the weight of their own bodies somewhere, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some commanders out there lying, littering this planet.
You would have to wear a special suit, wouldn't you?
Oh, you're assuming the ship doesn't come with some kind of gravity-defying tech.
Hannah, that's okay. The salvage crew are contracted to clean up your messes and due for another hour. Thank
We've got some nice kind
Hannah.
of level planes coming up ahead. This is good. Dear God, I hope we do this.
Fifth baked some brownies today.
Fifth. I have one question. Where's mine?
Nate, I am not going to talk him down like airplane because A, he'd giggle too much.
Which one?
Either. Both.
Because the second one was William Shatner. Okay, let's get to the tower. We don't have a tower, sir. No tower? Just a bridge, sir. Why the hell am I told about these things?
Nate, I just want to know we're all counting on you. I just want to tell you we're all counting on you.
Just want to let you know we're all counting. And the plane's bouncing around on the landing, and Leslie Nielsen. Just want to let you know we're all counting on you. And then literally they stopped, landed, the undercarriages dropped to the floor. They're on the ground. It's like, just want to let you know we're all counting on you.
Mikey, you all want me to talk? That's easy.
Darling. That's a whole different type of flying. Altogether. That's a whole different type of flying.
Oh, sorry. I apologise.
She didn't do it!
I didn't
She
do
didn't do it!
Didn't do
That's it! We're deeply upset. Red Moogle did not do the joke. It's 9.5 Gs. If you want to know what the description of the Gs is and everything, right? You've got on the right-hand side of the HUD, above the ship design, so above our little picture of a ship with the shields on and everything, you've got 3 numbers that are, well, 2 are rotating really quickly, and 1 is kind of going up very slowly. It says 9.56 G at the moment. That's how many Gs are impacting the ship right now, and it will climb as we get closer to the surface.
We just went up to 9.57.
The other 2 are the actual location we are on the planet. I'm being ridiculously careful right now, guys. We're still 186 kilometers off the surface, and I'm going forward at 8.2 kilometers a second with speed dropping, and I've nosed down at 9 degrees.
Nate's going to be quoting airplane all evening.
Fine. I could use a good laugh every now and then.
Why build a machine that just shoots red light from one end to the other?
Makes no sense. It was a piece of stage equipment they had on, right? That's appeared in so many different sci-fi shows, and it's just literally 2 things on each end with light bars in between, and the light just goes backwards and forwards on both of them.
Is it like the server room in IT Crowd?
Basically.
Nate, we had a choice between the fish and the beef. Yes, I remember I had the lasagna.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's not good, Mikey, if your work asks you to swap from day to night shifts during the week and then sort of back again. If you're on a schedule, like...
I'm not entirely sure they can do that, can they?
Maybe not in the UK. Remember, Mikey is not in the UK.
Yeah, I know, but still.
But I know because rival shift used to be 7 till 7. Now put an AM and PM on the end of those as you wish.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was sort of 4 on and 4 off, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
To get his sleep schedule back. But even then. And before me, he was shift working because he used to work as a hospital porter, which is all shift work.
Oh yeah, I love doing hospital porter, especially night shifts. Just so everyone knows, and I'm not saying this is ever true, but taking in your PS2 to play some Metal Gear Solid because everyone else was asleep. Not that we ever did that.
He definitely did then. I'm being serious. Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
I'm gonna have fun today, guys. And I'm
Here we
just
go.
going to try and
Glide
keep
slope.
rifles some
Alright! Alright, Kingpin, resub for 9 months, buddy. Thank you very much.
Thank
We
you.
dropped from orbital cruise into the glide. We get gliding, people. We gliding.
And we're currently at 9.7. So we are full.
And we're still 64 kilometers off the ground.
Oh boy.
And this is not an area I want to try and land in. And we're at 9.71 Gs. I've basically got to get this down as low as I can. And we're talking like 10 meters off the deck before I decide to try and drop it down. We're going from like 100 meters. We'll accelerate so fast.
Mm-hmm. Mighty Dragon, I don't think normal landing procedures will work on this planet. Storm Chaser, not sure if abnormal landing procedures will work on this planet.
You know what's really scary?
What?
They're right. I mean, we're not going to get to strong G. I have no idea what strong G is. But it'll take us 22 hours to get there. Maybe 22 minutes.
22 minutes, babe.
22 minutes. But we are travelling at 2,500 meters per second, so... I would really like to have gone there and find out what's there. We could drive there, I suppose.
Hammer, yeah. They're all slightly worried about the terrain.
Mm-hmm. As long as I don't hit into the 5-degree range, we can lift the nose slightly, which will give us more forward.
Mighty Dragon, I'm sure that landing procedures have a subsection just for this planet.
Yes, the subsection of this planet is basically, are you insane? Does the planet have more than 6 times Earth's gravity? Yes. Don't land on it.
But I wanna. Because humans can withstand 9G, but only for small sections of time. Because F1 drivers and fighter pilots go through 9G.
But they train for it.
And they train for it.
And have you ever seen a fighter pilot? They're not very tall people. And they have, I'm saying they're fat. They have very thick waists and legs.
Yeah, because
the muscles, they squeeze the blood back up to the upper body.
Nate's currently going through the looks like it's a bad week to stop.
Quit sniffing glue, yeah. Yeah, it looks like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
You definitely don't need amphetamines for this. That is the last thing you need.
Alright, we are 6 kilometers off the deck. If I pump the nose down to more than 10 degrees, there you go, 10 degrees and we're accelerating.
It's as tense as anything, babe.
Yes, sweetheart.
I know, I realise it's more tense for you. I'm just saying it out loud.
I'm so glad you're noticing how tense this is, my darling.
Mighty Dragon, what is this planet made of? Tungsten or a black hole core? It is very dense.
It is very dense.
Because it's not very big.
No. I mean, it's in a very unusual system as it is. If you think about it, how many suns has this place got? 5?
Yeah, this is like, this is where all the gravity comes from.
Yes. This is like literally where all the gravity for the entire galaxy comes from.
It's like, it has got like 5 stars. It's quite insane.
Because we're just so far up. There you go. Oh no, it's got more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stars.
11 stars.
11 stars.
So
11. So it's literally where all the gravity in the galaxy comes from.
so commanders, it's not too far out the bubble, is it, babe?
No, it's about 1,000 light years.
So if you want to go and have a look, obviously don't land here. This is for crazy people.
This is crazy people town.
But
although if you do land here, and you want to let the rest of the Discord universe know, as in our grouping, obviously. Seriously, I want to see a picture external of your ship landed, and everything.
don't do it in a big old large heavy ship.
No, I mean, I'm pushing everything that could be done about this to the extreme. Literally, I'm going, no, let's go right out there. That's a very nice flat area over here. I'm going for there.
Go for that. JP made it funny.
Did he?
It is a star lab.
It is a star lab.
Right, Dragon, how many stars does this system have? Answer.
11.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Has all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, it has 11 stars, mate. No,
Yeah,
don't you dare raise your nose, sweetheart. Keep your nose low. Not you. I knew she was going to do that. Alright, we are 1.9 kilometers off the surface. Now, yes, I could go for a landing on this bit of land here, but I'm not going to. I'm going for, if I raise the nose just slightly, where it's got that 5-degree marker there, that's where we're going. It looks fairly flat, so we should be good to land there.
Be back in 1 minute.
And if I can keep this kind of trajectory, we should reach that piece when we're very close to the ground. And then I can throttle back to 0 and hopefully touch down in one piece. But this is terrifying, guys. This ship is not built for doing this kind of landing at all, as you all know. And I'm just randomly chatting now.
Because you need to keep yourself occupied.
Because my brain is literally saying, why aren't you talking? Talk. Talk, for God's sake. Distract me from the landing of this stupid idea! I'll put it to you this way. If I was to just tap my downward thrusters, and I mean tap them, right? I would not be able to gain enough momentum either forward or upwards from my thrusters to counteract how quickly we would drop. Oh damn. Drop too much, drop too much. Okay, we're getting little in the way of downward movement on the altimeter right now, simply because we are going over a hill. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Anyone at the ground? I'm working on it! $400 meters. $300 meters.
Come on, baby.
250. Slowing down. looks like a nice flat bit over here. $100. Landing gear deployed. We're at 59, 58.
Landing gear deployed.
I want to get somewhere. I've got to get lower to the ground. I can't do it at this height. She'll fall apart.
My God in heaven! That was perfect! That was absolutely perfect!
Ha 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 ha. Oh, doggy. All right, time to go outside. Flawless victory.
That was brilliant, babe.
Oh!
Oh, that was a chunk.
Oh! Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, pfft.
All right, this is a 9.7 G world. Let's take a look at the ship from the outside. Let's make sure we can. Now we do have another problem right now.
Obviously, you can't make it and jump over anything.
It's not that. The problem is we gotta get that beast off the planet.
You make an excellent point.
Let's see if we can get a good picture of her in this beautiful blue star.
Yeah, Lost Sniping says the blue star is pretty.
Yeah,
I mean,
but blue star is very pretty. So yeah, if you do that, I want a picture of the ship, preferably with your SRV outside,
because why?
on the planet, in the light, going, so we can go, look. Just get rid of that, there you go, so we go, okay. There you go. He doesn't have to be a Type 9. I'm not like throwing out the gauntlet out there for people to do Type 9s.
I think you should.
No, because if you total a Type 9,
It's very expensive
I am going to destroy this ship.
because you don't want to fly back.
Well, it's 40 odd jumps,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I am going to be self-destructing this ship. To do that, it's going to cost me 18 million credits.
It's okay because he's got 1.7 billion credits. But
That's not okay. Would you like to know why?
why?
Because when I started this little endeavour, I had 2.2 billion credits.
Oh boy.
That's how much I've spent doing different things to try and make this thing work.
Oh wow.
It's not been cheap. It's not been cheap at all. I've like sold off big chunks of stuff and bought more expensive components and things.
Okay.
Like I've got I think it's tier 8 AFM on here.
Right.
Simply because, and I'm glad I did it, because I accidentally ran into 3 stars on the way here. Because she's just so freaking huge and turns so slowly. So yeah, I want a picture of that basically, and then once you've got a lovely picture of that. Oh, it won't do it. I want a nice picture of the star map, the system map where you are, because yeah. All right, you want to go through the chat before I?
Everyone, there was lots of people that were just saying, well done. Mikey, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a way to find this out if this planet had just had a bunch of uranium in it. That stuff sense. Actually, that's a good point. Find out what this planet is made of.
Well, I'm going to try. Because we're getting signals on the planet, but doesn't necessarily mean there's anything on it.
Right, it's got the makeup in the star thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, I know, but I thought I'd have a look around, see if I could find anything.
Storm Chaser, everyone takes screenshots in your ASP scouts.
Yes. But that's what a lot of people have done. They've done it in ASP Scouts. They've done it in I think I heard of one person who managed to land in their Type 9 but wasn't able to take off. Like crashed it.
Okay.
And we've still got to take off. And I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do that. Because I can't like point my tail at the ground and just...
Oh, the sniping is Mikey. Okay.
Love sniping is Mikey.
Well, it's not Mikey. He's just borrowing her account.
Oh, of course.
Because he's having issues with Twitch.
I don't think there's anything here. At all. And there's biological signals, which is great. I don't know how the hell you'd land at a biological signal on this planet. Iron, nickel, sulfur, carbon, chromium, manganese, phosphorus, zinc, tungsten, and technium. Nothing spectacular.
No, it's just...
And it's tidally locked.
That's probably not helping.
To what? There's
Everything
two
around
freaking stars!
Everything. Just everything around it.
Shall I go back to the ship? Actually, I'm going to put everything into engines.
Hannah thinks you might have to hot air balloon and like jettison fuel as you're trying to go up. Because you are not bouncing very far at all. It's
No,
going...
that's with full thrusters.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I've got everything in the back, inside this thing to try and get it off the ground.
That was really well done though, babe. I don't think that could have been a more perfect landing.
I'm just glad we found a nice flat piece. Now we do have a small problem. Taking off.
Yeah. Well, like Hammer says, maybe, you know, Jackson, do it hot air balloon style. And just drop sandbags of fuel.
Sandbags of fuel. Okay, 1 meter off the deck.
Landing gear retracted.
Max thrust up and just pin the throttle forward. Uh-oh. Please climb.
Come on, baby.
Alright, I've got my up thrusters at that. I'm doing less than 5 degrees of climb and I've got maximum thrust forward.
Come on, baby. It's 2K.
Frameshift drive charging.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Oh, frick. We're dead.
Heat sink deployed.
We're dead.
Hull integrity.
We survived!
You're not dead!
It's offline.
We're not dead!
Landing gear deployed.
We're not dead!
I'm currently just chewing fingers.
Shields online.
Yeah, we gotta get higher.
Yeah. Next computer crashed as you landed.
No!
Oh, buddy.
No, we're alive. We're alive. Don't worry about
We're
it.
alive.
I have a problem.
What's that?
I can't.
Landing gear retracted.
I can't change my heat sinks. So if we have a heat problem, we're gonna have to just hold it. Basically, we're just gonna have to keep pushing this kind of thing. I've got to get like 7 or 8 kilometers over the deck, because as soon as I hit the 2K mark, I get back inside the gravity well.
Yeah.
Too heavy inside the gravity well for it to actually do anything for.
Hammer says 50k minimum. That's probably too much.
No, you might have a point.
The more the better, obviously.
Absolutely.
I've personally flown it. Personally flown over 194 missions and I've struck down on every one. Come to think of it, I've never landed a plane in my life.
Please. We're just falling. Come on. We just dropped 3k from me turning off the up thrust.
Can I help with anything?
Not really. This is just to get off the planet. Oh, that's Twitch going again.
Yeah. Twitch is having a day today again, guys. That's always exciting fun.
Right, we're climbing. I am so glad I've got these extra frigging strong thrusters on this thing.
So, whilst you're climbing, what did you do? So you put on A-grade thrusters.
Yeah, massive A-grade thrusters, biggest size I could fit. And then I engineered them with dirty drives. Not drags or anything, just dirty drives. Basically, I could have gone for drag drives, but honestly, I didn't want to go and fly my way all the way out to the nearest engineering person, just like thing. I could have gone to Felicity Varsity and got drag drives added as an experimental, but just didn't care.
Mikey is saying patience, buddy. So we're just going to keep talking while
Yes.
Bible has his hand on the throttle, and we're just going to watch that gravity drop and drop, hopefully.
Well, it's not just the gravity; it's the distance to surface. I'm at 19 kilometers. Massage it up gently like your flying starbug, not list a flying starbug. Use the force. It's not that I wish the force would work in this situation. Unfortunately, I don't think Yoda would survive the gravity on this planet. But that's the way you land on the planet, guys. You come in, you pick it, and you just glide it straight in. You just go nice and slow. To when you're like, I mean, how far was I off the ground? Like 10 meters or something like that.
You were scraping. My dragon, I don't know whether that will work because the time it takes to sort of do the ship in that angle, he's already crashing back down.
Well, I mean, last time we tried it, we were at like 4 kilometers. I want to get to about 30 before I try that again. Because as soon as I turn off the upward thrust, we start dropping.
Hello, Leon, by the way.
Hello, Leon.
Right, dragon, from the way Yoda moves, one would think.
Frameshift drive charging.
Come on, baby.
Ready to engage.
Line up, you bitch. She won't line up. Thank you.
Come on!
Taking heat damage.
Fine.
Heatsink deployed.
And we're clear.
Hammer is impressed.
There's a reason I run a squadron, buddy.
I
Because
told
I'm
you you're
willing.
good at this.
Because I'm willing to do stupid stuff like this.
I think
Hmm.
you should cut off the first bit of this thing and put it out separately.
I really probably should.
Because this is an achievement.
It is actually quite an
This
achievement.
is an achievement.
Landing and taking off from a 9.77 G world in a tight line.
In a fully laden Type 9. Nate says you can now have the big hat.
Oh, I can have a big hat. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Jeez, that was hard work. Let's change over the thing to analysis. I've just literally got 2 heat sinks running around now. Watch that G go down.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. Can have an absurdly big hat with feathers and everything. Can he have a bell? That was really cool, babe. I have to say.
Thank you very much.
I realise I'm biased in most things regarding you.
Well,
and
no, but in this case, I'm not going to argue with you. Okay.
We're all pretty proud of you.
Oh boy. Now.
Storm Chase wants to know if there's any internal damage.
Oh, we will check in a second. We did go over the heat a bit, so I would expect at least some of it. That's what we just landed on.
For reasons best known to itself, the highest G planet that's been discovered.
No. There is actually one that's been discovered that's, I think it's 9.8 Gs. But it's like 20,000 light years away.
The highest G planet that's been discovered that's within sensible travelling distance of the bubble.
Yes. Alright, let's have a look at these modules. Okay, so sensors are at 98. One of the heatsink launchers at 99. Actually, 2 of them. Power plant's at 99. That's it. Autofill mains at 97. Yeah, nothing really massive. We're good.
You're so cool, babe.
Thank you very much.
Hammer. Computer. This is Commander Raspberries. Initiate all self-destruct sequence. Authorization 1-1A-2B.
It's actually not too far off there, guys, because it's 40 jumps back to the bubble. I'll show you. Alright, so if I go to my galaxy map, actually, that's where we are. Now, if I go to where I will be going back to when I come back round, Jameson Memorial, okay? To Shinrata Desra, because
That's where Jameson Memorial is.
that is where Jameson Memorial is. There you go. 42 jumps.
We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that.
We
So,
ain't doing that.
we did this. It's all done. Won't let me self-destruct.
Oh boy, you're gonna have to crash.
Well, crashing's easy.
With that planet, yeah, it is.
It won't let me self-destruct.
That's weird.
No, won't let me self-destruct. Oh, I think it's because I'm in Super Cruise. Oh, already being pulled in by the ship. By the plane. So if we can't self-destruct, we're screwed. There you go.
Yeah, Hammer and Mighty Dragon said you can't. Confirm.
Destruct sequence initiated. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Do we have a look at it from the outside exploding?
It won't let me.
Oh, that's a pity. Leon, queuing nearer to thy god than thee. Nearer. Yeah, no, it's not ejecting.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful.
That was fun. Rebuy 20 million. $20 freaking million. Which is why I don't say
Yeah. Don't do it unless you can afford to crash.
yeah.
Which is, you know, elite, but this is
Yeah, don't fly without rebuy.
exactly. But you are going to, if you're going to do this, you're going knowing that failure is definitely an option.
Oh yeah, failure is so an option. Thing is that all my ships are like ridiculous miles away. Like 39 minutes worth of travel time. So the only thing I could do is buy something that's probably going to do it, like a hauler.
Well, you were saying DBX.
Yes, I know, but I've got a DBX.
There.
I need to go and get my DBX, because it takes less time for me to go and get it than it does to have it brought here.
Right.
So I could take a hauler. It's got a fairly decent jump range when you kit it out. Or I can just go with good old Vulture, because it's faster to fly than what I'm flying.
True.
And it comes packing two very nice plasma accelerators. Don't ask why.
Okay then. Stormtoad, at my point in the game, that's definitely more than I'd like to use. Yeah, yes, it's not one
It's
for
not great, mate. It's not great.
rookies.
That was my stream destination.
Let's go home.
Yep. Let's just make sure I've actually got something on board right now. I do have a fuel scoop. That's fine. Okay, we're good. I don't have a auto launch sequence though. Someone got rid of that. Right, so now we're going to go and land on the surface of the sun.
But not in this.
But not in this. I've got to go and get my DBX for that. And the reason I'm getting a DBX is because DBX, although many people don't really know this, it has a ridiculously low... Oh my god, I've been flying a Type 9 too long. It has a ridiculously low heat retainment.
Oh, Mighty Dragon, you were not here for this. It's basically the surface of the sun. So there is a planet.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. You'll see.
Understand.
It's insane. So just give Rifle
I've got
20 minutes, half an hour or so.
Yeah, it's 6 jumps to where we're going, and then pick up DBX, possibly fly it back to Shinrata to kind of kit it a little bit. It might need some heat sinks on board. Believe me, we're going to need those heat sinks.
Have you got both of those planets bookmarked for the squadron?
Possibly.
In case they do want to visit.
Possibly not. Let me get to that first.
Yes, babe.
I will bookmark them for the squadron, so you can go to them if you want. If you're feeling stupid. Well, for the insanely heavy gravity world one, yes, very stupid. And Whitfield. Yeah, for the 9G one, you'd have to be kind of losing a bit of your marbles. Helps that I never had any to begin with, but you know.
Oh, he's got some. It's just I'm holding onto him when he needs them. He hasn't lost them. He's just misplaced them, and I've picked them up.
Well, there you go. That's a 9G world done.
Because you're clever.
Because I'm clever. Next, it's surface of a sun, and then if we have time, I might even see if I can find a 10-kilometer deep crater.
Fair enough. I mean, JP, if you could watch the Browns versus Kansas City for us, we'd be very appreciative. And then just, you know, tell us what's happening and go Browns.
Yeah, I mean, this is nothing against Kansas City, but you've won it once already. The Browns haven't won it for like...
They haven't. I don't know.
A few years.
It's been a while.
Quite honestly, what we would really like is, like, you know, either the Browns or the Bills to win it this year.
So it could be them in the AFC Championship game against each other, and that's just going to be a lovely game to watch. And we'll just be cheering on whoever has the ball at the time.
Because
oh, boo.
Browns, they've had a pretty bad run for a number of years. But the Bills have been to the Super Bowl 5 times and have come away with nothing. Or is it 4 times? I can't remember. They've been to the Super Bowl a number of times. Around the time when the Cowboys were going through their we can destroy everyone because we've just spent all the money.
NFL, Nate. NFL.
The Troy Aikman years, as I call them.
JP says Chiefs are 6-0 up because they missed a pat. Justin Tucker missed kicks yesterday. It's all very confusing. Storm Chaser, if you jump on Rivals Discord channel, I think we've said this before, and you want to join the squadron, and just sort of put in when you're sort of available to fly, and go, is anyone about?
We'll get you in the squadron, buddy, and everything. You'll be able to land on the carrier that works. And then when you want to go down and get your Guardian FSD, we'll take the carrier down so that loads of people can go down there and have lots of fun taking out Guardian defenders and finding places to land, because that's most fun on that place. But there's like all sorts of Guardian tech we want to find.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're I feel like you're probably working when Rifle is streaming. So, but Oh, he put in a request a few days back
Did
to
he?
join the squadron. So,
Haven't looked. Anything came up.
pending applications.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, the guy seems a bit dodged to me.
Bad rifle. Very bad rifle. Right, you're in.
Apparently. I'm trying to get you in. Got no pending applications anymore.
What's managed ranks?
Oh, we got ranks. There you go. We have ranks. So, like, sorry, I'll go back to this. There you go. Right. So you got like squadron leader. Yeah.
Okay.
Can invite new players. Can kick them, change member rank, change rank privileges, blah blah blah. There's all these different things, yeah.
Yep.
And then you've got the squadron XO. You can do pretty much everything. With
So
the exception-
EXO's a real thing, not just something.
No, Squadron XO is actually real. So it can't, Hammer can't change the admission policy or change rank privileges, but he can do everything else. So
Okay.
he can accept applications.
Right.
In case you didn't know that, Hammer. Then you've got Flight Leader, which is just, it's got fewer things like can't change rank privileges, can't change squadron tags, can't accept applications or change admission policy, but pretty much everything else. And then as you go further down, you've got Wing Leader, then you've got an Officer.
Okay. See, I just thought it was a fun thing, and just
No. We're in a
It-
squadron. We've got actual ranks. The idea is we have this to. I mean, if you go into an ARA, you can actually have a squadron that doesn't link to this, but it's like its own thing, and you have like an intelligence officer and things like that.
Oh wow.
And the idea is they have, like, they go out and they find outfits.
Oh.
So they might be part of the, like, doing the background story and things like that.
Hammer says that's good to know.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't know you didn't know that, Hammer, but yeah, you can go into this. It should have access to the squadron bits and pieces. And you should be able to just go in there and you'll see your rank bud and what your clearances are.
no, wait, the Browns have won games? That figures. It would take a pandemic for him to win. Almost.
Oh no, they were
They were
freaking
good
solid
this-
before
yeah.
the pandemic. They were finding their stride towards the end of last season. They really were. It wasn't just wins in garbage time either. It was taking teams like the Steelers and things and actually scaring the hell out of them.
But yeah, they've been. I mean, 3 teams made it from the AFC North this year: Steelers, Ravens, Brownies. Only the Brownies are still left because they knocked the Steelers out last week, and then the
Bills.
Ravens were knocked out last night by the Buffalo Bills. It has been a bit of an insane season.
I mean, it doesn't help that so many teams have lost so many players.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I mean,
been a season.
everyone kind of makes a big joke about Jags being so useless this year, but if you look at how many players they've actually lost
True.
to this being put down as like having COVID, it's massive. It's not a small amount of players either. Everybody's losing people. Even the Browns last week lost 3 players?
They lost their coach.
Yeah. So, it's it ain't funny.
Nope.
Alright, so back to the Walker, pick up I want to say the Endeavour. It's how long I haven't flown it for.
Number.
I know it's like burgundy.
It's burgundy and it's got an explorery type name. Ooh, 3rd and 21, Browns have the ball.
Nice. Although 3rd and 21 isn't exactly great.
That's not great.
Ooh, slow down there, little kitty cat. Don't know why I called it a kitty cat. It's a frigging vulture.
Yeah, it's definitely a budgie.
Slow down there, budgie.
There we go. Dragon, the Chiefs are winning at the moment. Oh, I might be able to get a field goal then.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm just not slowing down fast enough. Don't do that. Okay, kids, just don't do that. It's a bad way to fly.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. We hope you find what you're looking for.
It's my carrier! Every freaking time!
Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander.
Which is why you picked that voice.
Yes.
Agents are currently running diagnostic checks on all life support systems. We apologize for any disruption caused.
Landing gear deployed.
There's another bio-waste village on deck C. Navigation team respond.
Alright.
We've got you safe and sound. Commence shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
There you go. There you go. Diamondback Explorer. Shadow Endeavor.
Yay!
All my ships were called Shadow something.
Except when he changed that and changed one to black.
Yes. And then I was like, you know, okay, well, that one doesn't have a name. Shadow Falcon, because it's just everything. They got the Shadow Speed Navigator, yeah. Shadow Reckoning 2, because the Shadow Reckoning was actually an anaconda. I had 2 anacondas.
You two are terrible.
What?
Mikey, who I assume is still using Love Sniping's account, I think Reg should apply to the voice lines. Mike Dragon, in the York voice? Mikey, yes. No. No. No.
And then we've got the MF Blackwatch.
Yep.
That's what I would like the enemies to be going when the Blackwatch appears. Oh god, it's the Blackwatch.
Especially if you bring your buddies in their Corvettes.
Well, you know, if we could actually have 3 other people with Corvettes who are willing to get into a fight. 4 Corvettes popping into a little bit of a Barney would be
Like the Steiner Scout Lads of
yes,
Elite Dangerous.
it really would be, wouldn't it? 4 heavily modified. Right.
Use this ship.
Yeah. I am not selling
No,
that
no,
vulture.
we've
It's not finished.
done that before.
It's not finished. It needs some work. Right, so we're going back to Shimrata to make sure this is going to be able to survive where we're going.
Okay.
Because it needs it. I don't need a shield. I don't need a shield.
Right, Dragon. I got one. Hannah's got one. We just need one more. And
Seriously,
Mikey's willing to get into a fight.
Well, we might do that, but... Just realised I'm in the wrong friggin' place. There you go.
I don't know whether you'll have time tonight.
What?
If you... for a fight.
Might do. Depends on how far it takes and everything.
Oh yeah, that's one way to get back quickly, isn't it?
Yes.
Cannot comply. Landing gear retracted.
each of the ships has different engine notes.
Yep.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go.
You have now departed the no-fire zone. Best of luck, Commander.
We understand, JP. You've got little ones to take care of as well.
Yeah, I mean, you are
A very busy
you're
man.
a very busy human. There's no. Have you had your results back yet, by the way, mate? Because we worry about you.
I think we have a problem.
What's that?
Oh, we do have a fuel skip. Sweet.
Do you have fuel scoops on the carrier?
Why do I have fuel skips in the carrier?
Because they are the most useful thing.
Drive operating. Safety. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Yeah, so for this particular thing, I would not take the Speed Shadow Navigator on this trip.
Is that because it's made of paper or because it's an anaconda and too big?
No, because it's not got the heat management capacity that this has.
No, that looks like the EAS Zeus from Babylon 5, the super carrier that was lost during the Minbari War.
Congratulations, I have no idea. Well, I can tell you is it's our carrier and it's friggin' awesome!
Took a lot of work to get that carrier.
Yes, it really did. And to those who were around and helped with the many hours of low temperature diamond mining, thank you. Seriously, I've got practically every ship I own on that thing.
Why not? I mean, you've only got to get the dwarf back to it, and
Oh no, I've also got the broker out there as well. And then again, the broker was actually going to do this run, and then I realised, oh yeah, it overheats.
oh, that one overheats like a beeping beep.
It can do. It can overheat like a beacon beep. This one really doesn't. This is probably one of the best smuggling ships in the game.
They have really nerfed the mining storm chaser, but they have really buffed the
Combat.
combat.
They still haven't done anything with smuggling though, which is a shame because smuggling was one of the. It's just the thing is they can't like. They need to put in something that actually makes if you get caught, you're screwed type thing.
Rather than just getting fined.
Yeah, it has to be like a massive fine. You know, like, oh my god. Like they take 50% of your wealth or something. And impound your ship.
Okay. Mikey's asked me to do something very specific, so I'm going to do that now.
Right?
You know what else is awesome? The Mark of the Void, 5-year space-aged whiskey brewed on the Phoenix Voidwalker.
We're going back down that again.
He has asked me to read it in my best advertising voice. Which isn't my York voice.
Which is your voice. Which would probably make it sound epic.
Do you want me to read the same sentence in my York voice?
Let me drop out.
Okay then, in case you get the giggles.
Well, I've got no automatic landing on this thing. Alright, go for it.
You know what else is awesome? The Mark of the Void, 5-year space-age whiskey brewed on the Phoenix Voidwalker.
Please head directly for Bay 4 and 2.
What's going to be good, Mighty Dragon? Me landing in a ship that I haven't landed in like donkey's years.
Or me doing stupid voices again.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
bumped it a bit.
Docking successful. Engaging docking restraints. Good to
Right.
have you with us, Commander.
So the planet the rival's going to is a whole thing. And he'll probably show you the map.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more impressive when you see it in person.
Literally. It is awesome. You'll love it. Perfect place to go if you want to get a suntan.
Well, that's no good for either of us, babe.
Perfect for me. You're the one.
I mean, you do tan. It takes you a while, though.
Mm-hmm. Actually, transfer. Do I want a shield booster? No.
Just add more heat sinks.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah.
We're landing on the sun. Modification grade 3. I might be able to get higher than that. That works. Do I want a shield?
I think so. I think shield would be handy.
Why?
Well, mostly for helping keep you alive.
Well, if you insist.
I realise it's a minor thing.
Alright, we'll go.
Thank you, JP. I assume you're rooting for the Browns as well today, JP, given that the other team in this competition is a rival of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, she almost made a mistake there, guys.
I did. I almost said the Oakland Raiders, but they haven't been that for a year.
Right. Did not mean to do that. Optionals.
Right. I'm going to do a little bit of chat while you're doing optionals.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Mike Dragon, Mark of the Void whiskey needs to be a thing, but if we are brewing it on my ship, the employees must come in to work sober. Mikey, also, I'm just diversifying the portfolio. Hammer, they have to leave sober as well, Dragon. Mike Dragon, yes, that too, including and especially quality control. Storm Chaser, anyone pet the suntan lotion? Mikey, SPF 10,000. Mighty Dragon, 100,000 minimum is needed. And Mikey, DBXs are not expensive.
They're really not.
And they're adorable.
1.8 million, mate. And it's got the, once you've engineered it and everything, it has the second largest jump range in the entire game.
Yep.
The only thing it's beat by is the Anaconda. Because the Anaconda's jump system is freaking stupid for the size of the ship.
Don't get us wrong, it's not good for combat.
Oh, it is.
It's all... Is it
It's a solid combat ship. It's got one large and two medium
okay.
things. It's got 4
Is it
utility
good for
mounts.
mining?
Yes. The one thing that lets it down is its fuel scoop is so weak.
Yeah. That's the thing that Rival says every time. Because the fuel scoop is not good.
Oh no, I didn't want that. No, I know what I wanted. I wanted an AMF. Right.
So you haven't got a
What?
little rover dude for this one.
No, I probably should get one, shouldn't I?
It depends on whether you want to go driving on the sun. All I can think of is Smash Mouth, by the way. Every time I sort of think of that.
I'm happy for you. I have no idea what the hell she's talking about. Sensors, lightweight. Can I go for grade 3? No, I can't. I'm out of conductive ceramics. You absolute beep.
Do you want more tea?
I'd love more tea, please, Red. Can't do. Conductive ceramics. Life support. I can strip this down. This is why engineering's good, because I'm actually reducing the mass of several of my my modules. Right, conductive ceramics again, so I can't take that past 2. That kind of sucks. Seal generators. I'm going to go thermal resistant because
Yeah.
it's a sun.
Oh, you need to top up selenium again.
Well, considering the fact I've actually not done selenium all the way up to the top, we're actually doing pretty well.
Okay.
We'll grab some of that as well. This takes it up to 48% on thermal resistance, so it doesn't really work that way, but it does seem to help with how quickly your ship heats up when you're kind of orbiting a sun. Engines. Right, we're going somewhere where it's going to get really hot, so I'm going for clean drive tuning.
Yes, because you don't want any extra pain and suffering from your engines.
And this drops the thermal load. Now, with clean drive tuning, it actually lowers your optimal mass, so the size of your ship, or the mass of your ship, with all its internal components and everything, is the optimal mass. This drops the optimal mass that your boosters can actually deal with.
Right, T and P.
But it means your engines actually run even colder. They produce less heat.
Nope.
Can't do inductive ceramics, but there you go. We're down to 40% less thermal build-up from our engines, which is awesome.
Irish tea sounds awful, Mikey. I'm putting it out there. Irish coffee, I kind of understand. Irish tea,
We're not going to do that. We're just going to go for the first level on these. It drops it by 45% on all of them. Which works out to about 2 tons. Alright, let's go back to outfitting. Optional, internal. Am I going to be able to fit? I don't think I am, so I'm going to get rid of you. Planetary vehicle hangar, grade 2. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get rid of you. We'll switch you over to fuel tanks. Actually, I might just get rid of them, to be honest with you. Yeah, we've got 32 tons. We don't need any extra. Discovery scanner and detailed surface scanner, and we're done. Anything on Universal Cards Graphics? 10 grand's worth. Whatever. Alright, navigation. Okay, so we are going to, if it's on my list, it's not. Oh, okay. That kind of sucks. Oh, this is my my system with all my names on it, so I'm going to share that with the squadron. And that's the heavy planet. That's where I just was. I believe that's already shared. There you go. I think it's called Heavy P3. But it's not showing. Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me share it. Okay. Might already be shared, but it's just not showing up yet. Okay. But where we are going. Is there. It's not that far from Shimrata Desra. Make sure I've got that spelling right. Yep. So that's where we're going. Browns just went 3 and out. Oh, sodding hell.
Landing restraints lifted. You are
No, someone's getting shot. We also got that one that Hammer brought up, which apparently has got a black hole and 2 neutron stars. If you learn of any cool systems or planets or anything like that, guys, let me know. And I will quite happily go and take a look and things. Okay, resting, we're at 35%. And that'll drop as we turn things off, which we might need to do.
Shift drive charging.
clear of station perimeter. We hope to see you again, Commander.
How do you get another Ghost Rifle? If you get late enough in the game, Mighty Dragon, they appear in the shops as normal. Pirate shops have them fairly regularly as well. Or you might find them on enemy mechs, but that's a bit more rare. But my personal BattleTech game, I've got them all over the damn place.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, so this is the biggest fuel scoop you can have on the DBX. There you go, we're at max.
Fuel scooping complete.
There you go.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Alright, let's turn you off. Turn you off. Turn you off. We're not going to need you anymore. Turn that off as well. We're at 27% on our heat. Alright. This is the system map we're looking at. Scud E1. 2.64 light seconds. There it is.
That's insane.
Should we land on the light side? Yeah, why not land on the light side?
Is there a dark side?
There is a dark side.
Warning. Temperature critical.
We do have a small problem. It's moving so fast because it's so close to the sun.
Heat sink deployed.
And I don't care about efficiency on this. I'm just going for the full.
You just want hits.
Yep.
Surface scanned by 50%.
There we go.
Surface scan complete.
There you go.
Warning. Temperature
Oh yeah, we're 83% again.
heat sink deployed.
Welcome to Scud E1, guys. Oh, that's a coronal mass ejection over there that it's moving towards, just in case anyone's wondering.
Mikey, I don't know.
What?
How has it not been sucked into the star already?
No idea.
Warning. Temperature critical.
But gravity likes things in orbit better than it likes sucking things in, unless it's something like a black hole.
Heat
So even this close,
This planet is moving so fast.
you can see it move in real time. That's
Yeah.
how quickly it's moving.
Got an unidentified signal source on it.
temperature critical. Weapons rearmed.
Oh boy.
Heat sink deployed.
It suddenly just went, yeah, you're coming in. There's 2 human signals detected on this planet. But I can't see them.
Hello, love sniping. You've kicked Mikey out. Fair enough.
Nicely done, girl. Nicely done.
I realise he probably has his own YouTube account. It's just, I don't understand why he was using yours. We're doing good, love sniping. How are you today?
Oh, indeed we are. You missed an interesting one earlier on, last night, mate. Oh, say hello to Scardy. That's the sun.
That's a whole thing.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Temperature critical.
Yeah, we know. Fully aware.
Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't.
Oh yeah, that is the other thing. Escape vector is
The sun.
Towards the sun.
3, 2,
In fact, you can barely see it.
temperature critical. Heat sink deployed.
That's a coronal mass ejection.
Yeah, rather not be anywhere near that.
What I'd like to find is that human signal. I can't see it.
Warning, temperature critical.
The reason I have 4 heat sink launchers on board.
Yep.
Heat sink deployed.
Let's get down onto the planet. That's nice.
That's a lot of sulfur. Nothing else is quite that shade of yellow. Apart from mustard, I don't think mustard's going to be available.
No.
Love Sniping got a glass of Bailey's in recompense for Mikey using her YouTube. I think that's
good trade.
I
Good
think
trade.
that's a good trade.
That's a good trade. Yeah.
My old work, when I was a waitress, they used to do this ice cream dessert that had crushed up Maltesers and Baileys.
I now want crushed up Maltesers and Baileys.
I know you do. Over vanilla ice cream?
Chocolate.
Oh, we did ours over vanilla, but
Okay, so this star is only like 2.5 light seconds. Boy.
oh boy.
Mm-hmm. coming in to land on this planet, you fueled from the start.
It is insane.
And this lovely, lovely planet, which somehow is still here,
Yep, and not in the sun.
has the beautiful and amazing, fabulous honor of basically having its surface caressed by the colonial mass ejections of the star. And by caressed, I mean...
I will just say though,
Yeah.
it's still in orbit because nothing's hit it for a while. As soon as an asteroid comes this
Oh,
way,
if something hits this thing, it's
it's
over.
going into the sun. But it hasn't
it is
happened yet.
so over.
White Dragon, the planet is pretty. It's also very warm.
Landing gear deployed.
It's maybe even warmer than where JP lives in the summer.
Oh yeah.
JP, can you tell the Chiefs to stop scoring and being so good? That would be great, please and thank you.
Don't think we're going to need that, but you never know. Definitely not going to turn that back on you. Alright! Let's go pick a nice area to get our suntan.
This is where red goes crispy. I mean, it looks great.
Yippee!
Does it say what the surface temperature is?
No.
This game has the greatest photo mode in existence, and do not argue with me, I will fight you.
I mean, come on. Oh, and that's the sunset side.
Yeah.
Yo, Northern Hemisphere. When you do that whole, oh, we did sunshine for like 60 days in a row, something like that. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Beat it. Right. We do have one or two other things we can look at.
Okay.
There's the big crater, depending on how far away that is.
Or there's the one that Hammer gave you.
Or is the one that the XO gave me. So let's. Oh, it actually boosted the first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Makes a nice change.
It really does. Yeah. Mhm.
Mike Jagan would like to know whether this planet is shared with the squadron. I think you did, didn't you?
No, because I've not actually put it on there yet.
He will though. He will.
I will do. Oh yes, I will do.
If you want, I will
Boom.
put the thing name into the Discord. That will help.
No, it's alright, don't worry. I've got it. Because I'm going to go back to the thing anyway. It's fine. Got to get back on the ship to take off.
That's true.
But yeah, that's the planet, guys. Now, there is a human settlement somewhere on this planet, but I am not going looking for it. Basically because I have just had to use an immense amount of... whatchamacallits?
Love Sniping, yes, we did see Mikey's TED talk about why Space Marine should have been better and why it should have got a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
We did see that TED talk.
Yes, we did. We did. Right, okay, let's quickly go onto the galaxy map, and this system is called Skadi. So I will quickly do that. Then Skadi.
There it is.
There you go. Shared. Now we've got the one that Hammer has suggested. This one has a black hole and 2 neutron stars, and is 1,600 light years away from where we are now.
How far's your jump range at the moment?
Just over 50 light years.
Yeah, that's going to take too long to get to today, I think.
Route plotting failed.
Because it's over a certain number of jumps.
No, doesn't care how many jumps.
Is it because you're not in orbit?
No, doesn't care if I'm in your orbit. It's basically just saying that it can't make a route to this location.
Huh.
The problem means there's a dead zone in the middle somewhere. I'd have to turn off the map. I mean, that's everything.
That is everything, though.
Yeah. So if I just go fuel stars... No, it can't do it. It can't do it.
I think gonna need to do it in the jumper conda.
Mm-hmm. Well, from here we can't do it. Alright, so let's have a look.
At the other one.
Yeah, I can't remember where that was, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of hunting. 1 second. I have... watch later...
Celebrate, you cat!
No, we won't celebrate. Sod off. We don't like celebrating. Okay, found it. Okay, so this would be SYNU EFE ST-K space C23 -3. That's only 700 away. There you go. It must be a dead zone. How many jumps? 13 jumps. That is totally worth it.
That's fine.
That is totally doable. And I just need to find out which planet it is. One. Planet 1, apparently. I'm liking this whole Planet 1 thing.
It helps.
It really does. Alright. 13 jumps, but we're in a ship that can easily do 13 jumps.
Oh, yeah.
Now, apparently, according to
Landing gear retracted.
the place that I've found this on. Oh, this is cool. Let's do this. All the shading problems.
Rival is currently showing off.
Rival is currently having fun.
Shields offline.
Oh well. I'm running at 35%, it's no problem.
Temperature critical. Shields online.
Hold at 35%, it's fine.
If you're sure.
Well, not really.
Heatsink deployed.
Alright, according to the bits I've got on this planet, it's got a couple of craters. Most of them are like 4 kilometers deep. There's one that's 10.
That's deep.
10 kilometers deep.
Right, Dragon. Is this a new sport of plane crashing?
Well, I crash into planets all the time, so sod it. Is there somewhere here actually? Yeah, we've got a system here, thing
Yeah,
here.
let's just go and top. Get repaired quick.
Yeah.
Makes sense that there's something here because, you know, there's every possibility you crash into a star.
You never know.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm glad it's a better angle from where you're sitting because I can barely see that escape vector.
1. Engage. Temperature critical.
Oh, this is a problem. I'm gonna have to fly between the planet and the star to get where we're going.
Heatsink deployed.
That's not a big gap.
Nope. And it's getting smaller all the time. And I'm fueling.
Yep.
Warning. Temperature critical.
And that's a coronal mass ejection!
Heatsink deployed.
I'm flying through a coronal mass ejection!
There are better ideas, guys.
I'm just burning heat sinks right now.
Dragon shouldn't come here
Why not?
because he'll forget what he's supposed to be landing on.
It's very true.
Heatsink deployed.
You never want to be in a position where the star and the planet are both red on your scanner. Because that means you're actually being interacted by both of them.
Heatsink deployed.
Are you eating lovely fluffy chocolate there, Red?
I think it's lovely. You just like raisins.
Yes, because they only ever put raisins in things that are meant to taste good. Cookies.
Oat and raisin cookies are amazing.
No, they're evil.
No, they're lovely.
No, they're evil. The only reason they put raisins into the oat and raisin cookies is because they knew they could fool kids into thinking that they were chocolate chip. There's another grown mass ejection!
Heatsink deployed.
Got one heatsink left. Yeah, for free!
Woohoo! That's not very far away at all.
No, this entire system is like, hey, let's see how close we can keep things. Loop of shame. And we're coming in. Right, let's get ourselves patched up.
Yep, good plan.
Get our heat sinks restocked.
Lakon, Sierra Bravo 3. Station services are prepped for your arrival. Greetings, Commander.
Sounds
Yeah.
like
Authorized. You are clear for approach to pad 3-6.
There you go.
it sounds like the Browns might be browning.
Automated docking assist is now in progress.
I refuse to feel bad. The Browns have done fabulously this season.
Yep, no, it's free money now. They're playing with house money.
They really are.
Fine, scanners. Ain't got nothing on me.
Ain't got any cargo. But yeah, if you want a really good, cheap exploration ship, can be used as a cargo ship as well, and it's not too bad as a combat ship. It's got some teeth.
All exploration data is welcome because they want to expand, and you've got some.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
You got a little bit.
No, I haven't. Seriously, I haven't.
Okay.
Do you remember when I flew all the way out to that place?
Mhm.
Yeah, and it was like landed on that really heavy world, and then I self-destructed.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she forgot that, guys.
You went.
Oh, excuse me.
Ship detach complete. Access corridor is clear.
Also, I might have got myself a bobblehead guy on this one. I don't know why.
It is one of your earliest ships, babe.
It really is.
Yep. That's a this one. That's a pretty planet.
Advise, traffic restrictions are in place. Maintain safe separation.
laugh in the face of cheap, safe restoration. Safe.
So, is everybody enjoying the cruise?
Who's cruising? What?
Well, we've taken them some spectacular tourist destinations today.
Really have actually, haven't we? Very right.
I think Mike Dragon definitely wants to go to the planet in the sun.
Really.
He was very interested with that one.
Scan detected.
Let's go.
Right, I'll be back in a sec.
Little Iron Eagle action. Maybe a little bit. It was some great mountains and stuff. Why not?
Indeed.
It's not exactly the best ship for a bit of Iron Eagle. You really do need like Viper Mark III or the Eagle 2 for that. Alright, let's go to this planet where there is loads and 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 loads of really deep holes. Well, that's a load of BS. I was far outside the bloody thing. And now I've got to wait for the FSD to cool down.
White Dragon, cool is the last thing you can call that planet.
How long it takes the FSD to cool down.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping. Heatsink deployed.
And we'll just sit here and let the fuel get drunk in ridiculously slowly.
Fuel scooping
There we go.
complete.
Tartarus? We're going to Tartarus.
Apparently so.
The system of fish sauce.
Frameshift drive charging.
What are you looking at?
I was just seeing if I could play adverts on the game I'm playing to get me more energy, but apparently not. So we'll leave it. Yes, of course I'm watching your adverts. Give me the energy.
You're not.
I'm absolutely not.
You're not. Why aren't you watching my adverts?
I always watch your adverts,
Give me
baby.
money.
Well, I also always
More
let
mo-
them play.
The more money I can make off this, the quicker I can get on to doing it full time.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, little star, give me all that beautiful, beautiful fuel.
Quick as you like.
Well, this is a DBX. This is the one problem with the DBX.
Which you think, given that it's an exploration ship and therefore needs to be able to fuel efficiently off.
Temperature critical.
Apparently not.
Apparently it's the one thing they didn't think to fix. Is it the same on the Scout?
You know, I don't know because I didn't buy a Scout. Or I might have bought a Scout. I don't know. But I think if I did buy a Scout, it was like, because it was like, yeah, okay, cool, Scout. I can afford it.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you,
Frameshift
The
arrival
DBX
charter.
has always been like my go-to exploration ship until I got the Anaconda.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then I
'cause-
bought a second Anaconda because I was so in love with it, with the exploration. So I thought, oh, I may as well check out what it can do with combat, trading, and
Everything else that the
Anaconda can do.
Conda can do.
And in case anyone's wondering, yes, it does everything really well. It does make sense that its name is Anaconda OP. Oh, sorry, dash OP.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scooping complete. Warning. Temperature critical.
You know.
You know what, sod it. Turn you
Shields
off.
offline.
Don't need them. They're only generating heat right now.
Frameshift
Which we
drive
don't
charter.
need.
But you don't need any more heat, babe.
Three, two, one. But no, the DBX is really good, especially the way it retains heat so slowly. You can literally pop a heatsink. If you say you've got a cargo bay full of illegal goods, request docking, pop a heatsink, and then go into silent running
Fuel scooping.
and get through the mail slot before your heat bumps above 20%. And if you can do that,
Engaged.
you have a really small chance of being detected by anybody, because it's your heat signature they detect, and once you go below 20%,
Fuel scooping
you
complete.
become effectively invisible.
Yeah, because it's space. You can't see anything. So everything relies on the fact that background space is cold.
And above where it says fuel on the bottom right corner of the screen, you got that kind of weird wiggly line.
Yes.
Alright, let me just drop out. Alright, drop out. No. Okay, maybe. No. Okay.
Silent running.
That's your heat.
Yeah.
So you close your heat vents. You're slowly heating up.
Heatsink deployed.
That's how slowly it heats up.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's not fast at all. That's cool.
That's why I love this ship for
Thermal signature restored. Frameshift.
I love this ship for smuggling. I absolutely love it for smuggling.
Fair enough.
And everyone goes, Cobra Mark 3. Why? Jump range on this thing. With the ability to remain that cold when you're docking.
And if you're smuggling, you're not usually doing it with a lot of cargo.
Not normally, unless you're doing slaves.
Love sniping. That's cool.
Literally. That's why, although you've got this really pathetic fuel scoop, I don't mind parking over a sun. Because I know it's going to take forever for it to heat up. And then I've got heat sinks.
Fuel scooping complete. Warning, temperature critical.
Not really. It's not critical until it hits 90% on this thing. Every other ship, 80. Solid. This, 90.
And even then, it's like, yeah.
We're good, thanks.
Frameshift drive charging.
How many more jumps you got?
8.
Okay.
And then we go and find a really big hole to hide in.
Just make sure it's not a mouth.
That's a good point. We should probably think about that. Ella could go down to Rabigo and get a nice slave run.
Please don't.
What? My girl will understand.
She won't. She doesn't like slavery.
She'll understand. She knows I have to make a living.
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, I should probably scan this. Should probably scan this. But yeah, this thing is
Frameshift drive charging.
brilliant. It's one drawback really is its fuel scoop and its lack of larger module slots. But for all of that,
4, 3, 2.
It's great.
it's a perfect ship for exploration, smuggling. It's a decent combat ship.
And it looks dead cute.
Well, basically, the Aft Scout came out first, and it had, everyone said, oh, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that, so they brought out the Aft Explorer to answer all those questions. In lore, anyway. And it did.
Well, yeah, because the Asp Explorer is a valid ship.
The Scout isn't a valid ship. If you want it for what it's done, which is its scouting. It's not very good at combat. It's got the same kind of heat management system, so you could use it as a good smuggling ship. But it doesn't do anything else.
No.
Has a fairly decent jump range for the size of the ship, but it's not.
Frameshift drive charging.
But then you got the Asp Explorer, which is basically everything the Asp Scout isn't.
Yep.
At least the Diamondback Scout has a reason for being. The Aft Scout really doesn't.
Fuel scooping.
Almost there, people. Just hang on. I'll get you there soon, I promise. Well, I'll get you there eventually. We have to fuel up a lot.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's not got a big fuel tank.
Actually, it's got 32 tons.
Okay. It's got a pretty good fuel tank.
It's got a not insurmountable fuel tank.
Frameshift drive charging.
Mm. 5 jumps, including this one.
3, 2.
I can't find these holes. I haven't been back to Rabigo Mines for ages, actually. Might be worth just going there. just for a laugh.
Fuel scooping.
Maybe next week.
That might be fun. Unless the squadron is free.
Unless the squadron is free and wishes to do something. I am not within the hitbox of that star. Liar! Anyway. Yes, the squadron may wish to do some murder.
They
I
may
mean, bounty hunting.
may wish to do some murder. They may wish to do some mining if they need materials.
You never know. They may wish to go and get some lovely, lovely Guardian tech.
They may wish to do that.
They may wish to go and kill some Thargoids.
That seems unlikely.
No. We actually did kill a Thargoid.
Baby one.
Oh?
Frameshift drive charging.
We killed proper Thargoid. We killed Thargoid, which would have allowed us to get 2 million each. And then we got ourselves killed. By accidentally flying into a dead Thargoid cloud.
Oh, and it corroded all your.
Holds to pieces. Yes, we managed to take one down. I believe it was me, Hammer, and Mighty Dragon.
Frameshift
I'm sure someone out there will remember that fight better than I do. Oh, Hammer got the 2 million reward. Bite me.
But yes, organise with your squadron. See if they want to do some murder or some collecting. Or just want to hang out with their friends.
Oh, you
on a
never know.
Sunday afternoon.
On a Sunday afternoon.
Well, evening, afternoon.
Yeah,
Depends on where you are.
Yeah. Evening, afternoon.
fuel scooping. Systems.
I don't think it's morning for anyone.
You never know. I have viewers all over the world.
True.
Warning.
It wasn't even on my screen.
Nope.
And somehow I managed to hit the exclusion zone of that thing. Alright, signing up because I want to make my dragon feel better. I limped into the station with 7% hull.
You've
We
already...
have all improved our combat abilities since then.
Thought you said you were in trouble.
I was. Oh yeah, that was when we were hunting down pirates or something like that, and I went into a jump point, and I found I was outnumbered like 8 to 1.
There was a lot of bad guys.
Or something like that, or 7 to 1 or something, and then okay, bud, thank you very much, JP. Now I'll put a call out. It was when Mighty Dragon was still in his conda, and it was like, I am in heavy combat. And I was, because you were sitting next to me going,
Frameshift drive.
and then Mighty Dragon flew over as fast as he could, which I'm deeply grateful for, by the way, Mighty Dragon. And then
Fuel scooping complete.
he got all the way over, and there was only like 2 guys left. And he just goes, I thought you said you were in heavy combat. No, I was.
Thank you, JP. This is not the score that I was wishing for. If you could modify it, please. That would be great. Please and thank you.
Oh, poor Red Mugger. She really wants the Browns to win.
I would really like the Browns to win. We're British. We enjoy an underdog. Wherever you're trying to live.
Hey, you came. That was the thing, buddy. You answered the call. Hammer didn't. Granted, he was in a fight as well, but you know.
I mean, if nothing else, doing some pirate hunting as in bounty hunting It's great for engineering.
It really is. If you stick around to get the engineering bits. I am going to change my ship loadout on the Black Watch, though.
Get rid of the plasma.
Yeah.
It's not working for you, is it?
No. Actually hating them.
Go back to your previous setup.
Nope. I'm going to try railguns.
Okay. You do love railguns in life,
I do.
generally.
Yeah. I'm going to try railguns. I do love a good railgun.
Frameshift drive charging.
Good railgun is always nice. Well, I'm going to have 4 of them. 2 small, 2 medium.
Yeah.
And then go to ridiculously large beam lasers, i.e. 2 huge beam lasers and 1 large beam laser. And then bring the pain.
Are you going to have the super special beam lasers that don't heat up when you fire them? In fact, they cool the ship down.
Yes. Was that the same one where the pirate target duplicated itself? Yes. You went you literally followed it to an entirely different system, and then I took it out in the system we were in because it interdicted me.
Oh! That was a thing.
Yes.
Right, dragon. Did someone say Gauss rifles? Oh, railguns. Yeah, railguns.
Yeah. Yeah. They're the same thing.
Dragon has got BattleTech in his brain.
I don't blame him. BattleTech, the game, is actually really good. I enjoy it a lot. And the heavy metal DLC adds an awful lot to it.
Yeah.
Because it's an entire new campaign built into it where you can, and I don't know if you've done this already, Mighty Dragon, so if you haven't, close your ears.
How does he know?
Yeah, exactly. Where if you do the campaign correctly, you get the bull shark.
That's a hell of a...
That's a hell of a mech. You immediately take the mortar launcher off it, though, because...
That's weight you don't need.
Yep.
Fuel scooping.
Hi, honey. We're home.
Right, so there's...
First planet.
Yeah, we've got it. Bonk. Right, let's get away from this star. Wait for it to stop being red. There you go. We're out. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so apparently it's that one.
Yep.
Let's go take a look. We'll also do a detailed surface scan so we can get some good data on it.
Yep.
But apparently this place has some really deep holes. Ooh boy, that's a bit closer than I thought it was going to be. You want to read out what's being read?
Baker Mayfield, throws an interception. Mighty Dragon. My first introduction to Mech Warrior Battletech was Mech Assault and Mech Assault 2 Lone Wolf on the Xbox original. Loved those games. Oh, by the way, how am I supposed to use the bull shark?
So you have one. Right. Firstly, what I do is I would take off the mortar launcher. It's extremely good if you can get close grouped targets. But because the AI normally spaces its targets out, it's not really worth it. It does do indirect fire, which is great. Is it just me, or is that planet moving really fast?
It is. It's moving in real time. It's another speedy near the sun one.
No, it's not. It's not anywhere near the sun. It's like a few light seconds away. Seriously, this thing is shifting.
could be one of those where a year is shorter than a day.
You never know. Okay, we're looking for some big deep holes.
There's some. Do you know whether it's near the pole? Because there's some big deep ones near the pole.
Orbital flight engaged.
I don't know.
I would say, do you want to consult that video? But the planet's going to run away from you in that time.
No, I mean it's sphere of influence now. Looking for like really dark. Hits. Start off you. That looks kind of deep, doesn't it?
It does.
All right. This is a bit interesting, isn't it?
It's a thing.
I mean, it's kind of scary this planet's moving as fast as it is.
Well, Mercury zips round. I don't know you'd see it in real time like you do with these ones. Hammer says the mortar can be good if you take a convoy assault mission. Things cluster in those, but otherwise, yeah, leave it off.
Get rid of it.
How can you tell how far down you are?
Not entirely sure. Which is why I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Land. Yeah. and then go straight up until we're level with the edge.
Okay.
I think this is probably about 1 kilometre deep. It's not very deep at all.
No. Well, once you've landed, send that video to me and I'll see if there's a description as to where that crater is.
Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Let me actually just...
It's like really, really tiny. Just I don't know where it is on the planet. Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
That's really, really freaking. Nah, this isn't that deep at all.
It's got really high,
This is only about 2 kilometers deep. Contrast?
Hmm?
Really high contrast?
No, it's got really high walls.
Yes.
Anyway, let me see.
I'm going to jump back to Super Cruise, see if we can find it by going around.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put headphones in.
Yeah, I do it. Let's see if we can find this sucker.
Landing gear retracted. Functional drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Just so everyone knows, this is actually really hard. Oh, hang on.
That looks like it could be it. They're quite near the equinox by the looks.
That narrows it down to nothing.
Oh, sorry, equator.
Ah, no, it's not.
No.
It looked like it was because of the. Look near the equator. Okay. Well, that was the pole. Ooh, that's a nice smoke trail. Someone's following us.
Functional drive
No?
charging.
You're not going to buy that one? Okay.
So I am listening to 3 things at once.
I'm not important.
You are.
It's fine. I was joking, Red. I was joking.
Okay. Right. So
You're thinking they're on the equator?
it's this one here he's going for,
Mm.
which is kind of on the equator,
And it's on the orbit line as well.
and it's on the orbit line as well. And you've got two sort of big ones, notable one there, two noticeable, and then you've got sort of a cluster of three just above it.
We're basically looking for one thing on an entire planet here.
Yeah.
Can anyone guess how badly this is going to go? Alright, let's just slam on the brakes and turn it round. Alright, so we were on the pole.
I lost the issue.
Have you?
Yeah, I've got missing from. I think it's because I opened up a new page.
I mean, I'm literally doing no speed whatsoever.
I know.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, scruff your orbital flight. Talk to me, Red.
I'll see if I can get more details.
No, if you can't, you can't. It's not a major issue.
It's not a long video.
No, it's only like 3 minutes, isn't it? That's the problem with this when you're trying to find something that's never been seen otherwise. Come on, baby. Give me something to work with. There we go. Into the gravitational pull of the planet. Yeah.
Sorry if I'm not paying attention to comments, guys.
Well, I think the guys are actually I think they're kind of like, oh, can you find it?
Well, you're not on your YouTube thing.
Okay. There you go. No, Brown's just scored.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, you've changed the thing.
I've just been seeing if I can find more. But, there we go.
Too late now. I've passed what I was looking at.
Orbital flight engaged.
And now I can't get it back in the picture. No. Come on. doing the equator thing, yeah?
Yeah, I know. Ooh.
What?
Oh, I thought something I love.
This is actually kind of peaceful.
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it?
It would be better if it wasn't for that big bar in the middle of the screen.
What, the one keeping the glass in place?
If you're going to be all like technical and stuff, yes. Wait a minute. No. Thought that was it there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, where? Did you just oop?
Yeah, I just did for no reason.
Did you just oop for no reason?
I did.
How can you oop for no reason?
I'm sorry. I don't know whether you can ever forgive me.
No!
Okay,
Never!
that's fine.
Unless you make tea after the stream.
Of course.
Yeah, there you go. In which
Do you
case.
want tea or hot chocolate?
No, tea. If I have hot chocolate, I will be up for all hours. I'm just going, I want another hot chocolate.
I mean, there's plenty of milk. See, the thing is, we don't even know whether this is coming at the same alignment or anything, do
Nope.
we?
That's the problem. That's why I was hoping we could find it. You know? Could try a pole run.
Yeah, maybe. What are they?
I'm gonna go with holes. I'm gonna get a slap for that whole time.
No, never slap you.
I'm gonna get poked for that whole time.
Better.
Alright, I'm going this way then. Sorry about this, people. But if anything, this is an exhibition on how to control your ship while looking out the side window. Ooh!
Yeah, I saw that.
Concussion watch. That's very bad. I hope he's okay. All joking, like aside and all that, don't want Casey to get through to the Super Bowl or anything like that. But I hope he's okay, because concussions can be nasty.
Yep.
Having had my fair share over the years.
I think I've had one.
Trust me, you'd know if you had one. Basically, we're looking for very dark holes. Honestly, that's exactly what we're looking for. Please tell me that's not what I think it is.
That. has got an impact radius around it, but it doesn't look deep enough. Unless, I mean, this was 6 years ago.
It better be something, or I'm gonna have to kill someone. Oh, also, we're not doing the equator anymore.
1, 2. I think that hole was it.
What hole?
That's the 3.
Yeah. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific, sweetie, because I'm flying at like 30k at the moment. Where am I going?
I can't tell from this map, but it's near that block of 3.
These 3.
Yeah. Because it's there. That's that block of 3.
Right.
So, because I don't know his alignment or your alignment, there. The one with the impact radiuses.
You sure?
Yeah, because if I go forward a bit,
Not that far.
it's got lines all around it.
Alright, we're giving it a go then. Alright, this is where we're going. Doesn't look very deep to me.
No, they might have changed it.
If they have, I'm very upset. Kind of an annoying end to the entire live stream, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Landing on a sun, crashing on a very high gravity moon.
Shields offline. Thermal signature restored.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, it's not. But, like I say, this person found it a long time ago.
We go out, we find stuff, and maybe sometimes we don't find what we're looking for. It's kind of a drag. End the stream like that. Gonna need some killing of peoples next week.
Yes. So you're going to see if anyone's up for some smashy smashy.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Ooh, hang on.
Hammer is up for some smashy smashy.
Hammer's always up some smashy smashy.
Well, it does say always.
See, told you.
He's currently deadly.
I think I'm deadly as well, to be honest with you. I'm gonna find this place. It's probably gonna be after the stream as well.
Probably.
Which
At least
is
you don't have such
really
a noisy start time.
freaking annoying.
Yes.
You know what? Sorry guys, we're done.
Done.
We're done. we've had a really good stream today. We landed on a 9G moon.
You actually landed.
I actually landed and took off again. Although that was
more difficult.
That was more difficult. We've landed on a planet that's just too close to the sun. I was hoping we could finish it off with landing in a crater that was ridiculously deep, but apparently not. But, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Indeed. This is space.
So, there you go. That's what we're going to call it.
Yeah.
Back. I know there's nothing on the channel on YouTube to support this right now because I haven't done any of the stream things. But I didn't know if we were doing D&D or anything, and I really wasn't sure if we were going to finish Space Marine yesterday, which we did. So we will be D&D on Tuesday, back with Dungeons 3 on Friday.
You love that game so much.
I really do. I'm having to actually force myself not to play it.
Before it runs away with him.
Before it runs away with me. Saturday there'll be a poll.
It might be a poll. It might just...
I do have a couple of games that people have asked me for, so
Okay.
I'll take a look at some of them and see what we think. And then back with this on Friday. No,
Yes.
Sunday. With some smashy.
With the boys.
With the boys. We're going to be doing a bit of blowing people up. So it actually will be combat. But that'll be next time. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, guys. I hope you found this entertaining. If nothing else.
True.
It might go like Thargoid site looking at soon.
Yeah.
Although we do have to get some bits and pieces to do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, until next time, there's a hand on my shoulder. See? Told you. You lot take care of yourselves. I'm trying and not to crash into a plane. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.